and you're running out of base, so you get the movement speed buff. So then it's just a pure guess, and a lot of teams aren't going to want to like waste a sentry on just a maybe. So that ward, I think, is probably just going to stay alive.
And then the opposite side, you see Moon. He was on the other side, and you actually saw Dire was pinging it out though. So we'll see if there's some shenanigans middle with some sentries. But
well, Febby has a sentry on him, so if someone on the team says, hey, maybe they just warded this, and it depends on how the mid lane plays out too. Sometimes you just know he has a ward by like how he manipulates the creeps or whatever, and then it'll probably just die. But for now, they're gonna have the vision.
For now, it looks like EHOME's actually starting off with a Magnus tri-lane. On the other side, Pilot and KP both running down here. And we saw this work out for EHOME last time. You have the tri-lane, you just get Neverend a ton of farm. Your supports struggle, but Neverend has a pretty good time, and to be what's going to happen again here. KP can't really die here, but needs to be careful. Will take a lot of damage. Stun goes out. They actually will die here. Possibly maybe 3 more meta hits, but and definitely doesn't want to miss CS and dive under the tower. So they'll just pump out some and begin the farm and controlling the lane. Dude, what does KP do down here? Will he ever be able to do anything even when meta's down?
Well, the mag is leaving, so when meta's down, he'll be able to contest the wave for sure. Okay. Without a doubt, because it's level 1 Maledict on the Witch Doctor, so he'll take some damage here and there, but he'll probably get to use a courier a lot. It's going to be like him and the mid player that are predominantly taking it, so he'll get some regen ferried. And then it's a 2v1 in the top lane, so Ajit's going to be having a good time. So he's not too torn up about this.
And has the Morphling. 4 denies, 2 last hits already. It's a good job getting at level 2. Middle, as we know, it's Pangolier versus SF. 7-4 versus 6-3, both of them doing a decent job farming up. And then bottom,
that was the
team. Yeah.
SF is 2-2.
Oh, okay, my bad.
Yeah, they look kind of similar on the thing, right?
I'm just crazy. Yeah. I'm actually just crazy. I knew that. Ooh, top lane, Jin Q actually in a little bit of trouble, but it looks like Febby already used stun. Wait, he finds him again. He has another stun up. Level 1 Leshrac stun, though. That thing's hard to hit, especially by itself.
Yeah, it's a really small radius. Only 150. One of the smaller stuns. I mean, as long as the Morph is up here, you know, hitting creeps, life is alright for Mineski.
They just need to make sure Pilot and KP. I mean, you're not going to get much. You just got to play safe and hope the best. Is he going to be okay? He's blasting. He does put himself in the decrep, but he's just going to get right click down, isn't he? Sure is. Febby and oh shit.
Dude, that was a 6 stun for Febby. I don't know if you caught it, but like he was looping around the secret shop or whatever. He just threw it down. Nailed him right in the face.
We just talked about level 1 stuns hard to hit. Febby may have messed up that skewer into the fountain earlier, but it's a good stun here. AP farming. The pull from Dire does get the big camp. And now? Nothing crazy. So what is this Pugna? It's going to be tough for him now, right? The lane's way out of his favor. You just get stunned again. You're getting right-clicked all the way down, right?
Yeah. This is a lane where he's going to have to, like... He can push out aggressively with the Nether Blast and then try to pull some creeps or some stuff, do some shenanigans to get some EXP, but he's essentially the offlaner.
Oh, bottom lane still KP playing safe. They're not dying. Obviously, it is a Terrorblade tri-lane and a Magnus, so even though there's 3 heroes here, not the heaviest kill potential for Dire. There's going to be Jin Q dying again, and I just missed it again. Febby just runs him down.
Yeah, 2 points in the Edict. He was very far away from his tower. That's kind of why I suggested the pulling. Because if you're on your tower, Febby can't walk at you like that. And if he does, there's a good chance like the Witch Doctor can give you or something. But because of the way that that played out, he's too far away and he just died.
Now Pango. Sitting middle lane. What do we got now? It is 16-3 versus 18-8. So ASD on this Shadow Fiend, one of his heroes, is done to go. Bottom lane, they're thinking about it, but second meta pop looks like just to farm up decently. I mean, how do you feel this tri-lane's going? It feels like the TV's just farming. Is that the only thing you need out of this lane?
I mean, I guess that's pretty much all heal we're going to get, because they have a mag, you know? Talked about how difficult it is to make this hero really functional in a tri-lane setting, but this is about the best you're going to get. Like, you're getting farm for the core that you want farm on, and sure, KP's getting EXP and Pilot is getting EXP. You can't have everything. That's why Dota is so complicated. Because you're sacrificing something.
Mag, oh man, just getting blasted down from Pilot Eye. Runs out of mana though. Top Jin-Q, look at, he is so scared now. Dude, the Leshrek's a higher level than him. That is a feels bad when you're, I mean, as you said though, it's solo and he's gonna go bottom.
Yeah, they might lane swap now to make the most sense.
I mean, that's pretty scary too though, right? If KP just hits up the shrine in 5 minutes, even just a Slardar running at you as this Pugna, you probably feel pretty frail this game.
Wait, he just walked right past the bounty runes. Xingqiu's maybe a little bit out of sorts here. He's gonna let Pilot Eye get him both.
Oh man, even if Pi dies here, he's already done his job. He is happy and he is gonna die. Will he make it to the Ancients possibly? He's gonna try lightning up. Wait, what the hell? Didn't even wake him maybe because he was detrapped and now. Yeah, they will bring him down, but I'm sure Pilot Eye, his team's happy with him. Got both bounties.
Yeah, that's completely fine. But they realize, like, we need to give Xingqiu a little bit of game. So he's gonna transition into like sitting bottom here with the TB, and still gonna be getting farmed, but at least, you know, they're not gonna have to worry about the Pugna just randomly dying.
This is odd though, right? Your two cores just sitting bottom together.
It's not ideal.
Tower. Yeah.
I'll tell you that. It's definitely not ideal. But sometimes you don't have a lot of options, you know?
And we've seen this actually. Is Mineski just a really good early game team? They have always had the lead, right? Like over 1,000, 2,000 gold, like every time by the 5 to 6 minute mark. I don't know if that's like their draft or if it's just them.
I mean, we'll get to see more of their games, so over time we'll be able to tell. Like they obviously favor lanes because they pick good laning heroes.
Last continuing to go, but top lane, Edict plus a full agility morph. This tower is just dying so damn quick.
He's even going Midas. That's a 6-minute Midas on Ajit. He gets the jump.
Are you a fan of it? I know it's early, but it is on morph. It's kind of strange, right?
It's a little bit weird, but honestly, I'm never gonna trash talk a 6-minute Midas. It's one of those items where if you can get it that early, there's very few circumstances where it's really gonna punish you.
Well, Febby still chilling up here. Is there any, are we just gonna see the lane stay like this, or do you think Febby's gonna rotate out, or? It seems like Mineski's kind of just happy. Oh, they're gonna go in on the backside bottom. Jin-Q, he will get held in place, but Pilot die, he is just getting destroyed. Moon comes down, he gets stunned up. They can't even find him yet. They're gonna get one stun. They need 2 more hits on this Witch Doctor. Nope, just one gets the kill. Now Moon, he's looking for this Pugna, but will make it out 1 for 1. Dude, I love watching Pilot Eye play. He actually he knew he was dying, right? A lot of these 5 supports do, but he literally just knew he was going to die.
Yeah, no, it's good to have that hero on your team that understands. Again, it's about understanding your role. Like, sometimes it's better for you to die so that your core can do something useful.
Well, where's the TB? He's just been in the jungle right now, just farming up, and that's what you have to do, getting closer to level 6.
This Morphling is just feeling real good about himself up here.
What are we even? I'm looking at the net worth right now, and yeah, Morphling 1,000 gold above the TB. Obviously to be expected, but that is pretty damn high. Your TB obviously get a jungle well. You have Empower, right? So TB can farm the jungle even quicker. Uh-oh, Hex comes out again, and they're gonna get a hold, and Witch Doctor, he's gonna not even use the ulti. Uh-oh, Coconut will go. Whoa! Maybe you should have just thrown out the ult as Pango. Instead, you will die there.
Yeah, that was that's a level 9 Shadow Fiend and a level 6 Pango. So this is
that's the one problem.
ASC's gonna keep farming though, right? It's how the heroes play the game. Like the Pango wants to go around and he wants to do stuff with his ult, but the Shadow Fiend is content to just farm. So when you go and you try to gank where the Shadow Fiend basically lives, and you beat him a kill, that's like the worst of both worlds.
Uh-oh, Febby. He's gonna get skewered back. Look at this, ASD TPing there as well. This will be a kill. Who's gonna get an ASD, Will? Look at that, TV's there. Well, he's just farming, and I know it's a 1k lead for Mineski, but I'm sure the TV's happy. The SF seems pretty good, and both teams just farming right now. Bottom. Uh-oh, Jin-Q, he's just gonna give him the suck here, and Slardar does not feel as good as he once did playing against that TV.
Yeah, Pugna's actually a nice counter to Slardar, because pretty much everything that Slardar does is physical. Even his stun damage is physical. So if you're getting chased down, you get stunned, you get a nice little decrit from Xingqiu, you're feeling a little bit safer at least. It's not like I suppose you could still get Shadow Shaman spells cast on you or like Flesh Stun or something. A lot better than having a Slardar just sprinting at you full.
Can this Morphling going this Midas, right, has high net worth. Obviously the Midas not the biggest tell of net worth, but can he get to a point in this game where he's just farther ahead than the TB because of how quick he's farming? Sorry, bottom lane. Pilot Eye. Not die. Jin Q, oh my god, the bash it. Has ulti, so they're scared to go on him. But look at that moon. One javelin, no boots. Guess what? It's all you need.
The sniper, he's gonna go for the other one too?
Oh, might go for this kill. We'll see if he wants to. Does he even have to use it? No. Dude, that was so many procs. Holy
he actually javelined him like 3 times, I think. That was insane.
Dude, all of a sudden, right, we were talking about this. Moon gets 2 kills, a bounty rune, and feels a little bit better now.
Yeah, but that's the Pango, right? Like, sometimes you run around and you feed, and then sometimes you run around and you just kill a support in one swashbuckle. Play hero does.
This TB, we bring it up. It just, both cores, or pardon me, Morph and TB are both just farming. Obviously, Morph with the Midas and a lane and a jungle to farm is going to farm quicker than this jungle TB, but when do you like come online as this Morphling when Zoroaster goes down bottom?
I'm kind of wondering what his item choice is going to be, because he went Midas, right? Like,
it's just weird already. Like, what do you go? Do you go Lincolns? You go an Blade, Sanjin Yasha? I don't know if there's like one that stands out.
I've seen more E-Blade rushing than anything else. And against a team like EHOME, it's actually pretty nice because a lot of their heroes are pretty squish. But it just really depends on how greedy he wants to play it. Like, he's sitting on 2,800 gold, so he's thinking about it. He's thinking about the E-Blade. Probably thinking about Lincoln's too.
Go down. Middle lane looks like there's a ping there. It's going to be a smoke. It's going to be a Leshrac, a Pango, and a Shadow Shaman, and they're thinking about this tier 2 top. They have the Morphling up here as well, 3k gold. As you said, probably going to be the Blade if you're saving up that much. Haven't seen a Butterfly Burst in a while, so doubt that's coming in. Uh-oh. This Magnus won't get silenced up. He should be able to get a skewer, and he is going to go, but Moon will just hit him. Stun will go out, and that'll be an easy kill. Odjit will take it. They just plant the snake. This tier 2 is going to drop. Edict's still going as well. Finally wears off, but I don't think they're going to be able to pressure bottom tier 2 as quick as they're doing the top tier 2. And Jin Q just too scared. Backs up.
This tower is just full HP. I like the fact that he just dropped the wards though. A lot of the time you would ask the question, you know, why drop the wards when the tower's probably just going to die anyway. But it's more an issue of getting it done quickly so you can get back across the map. Because you know you're probably not going to be able to siege high ground at this stage. It's only 12 minutes in. You don't have the items required. It's better to just go in and get it done, you know, and then get out.
They did. Already start farming up the jungle everywhere. Moon trying to do not the best jungler on Pango. Odjit, he's just staying in that enemy jungle. 4 seconds on his Midas.
All right, what do you
and he ended up buying something. What was it?
He bought bots. He bought bots. So 12-minute bots Midas. It's he's playing the long con. Like this is an item combination that I actually feel if you get it super early is almost imbalanced because you get the double TP and you have a Midas. So you're basically everywhere you want to be, whenever you want to be. And I think that's pretty much what he's putting the value in right now. Just making sure that you're always going to be able to participate in the fights if you want to. And at the same time, you're also going to be farming like a madman. And it's reflected in the net worth. Like, he's pulling ahead.
He has 1,700. And he's still, look at this. He's just farming under where that tier 2 used to be. No one wants to do anything to him because it's pretty hard to. They don't really have that instant disable, right? They really don't.
KP.
Cholin's running. Yeah, he's trying, but he's just going to die. You're going to get stuck. Won't even get off some spells, and he just gets run down. And now we might see a tier 2 finally getting pushed here. Pugna here. Shadow Fiend here. Trying to get that level 15, get that presence aura affects buildings.
That talent's actually like...
That was one of those talents we talked about, right? Where one person does it after everyone says it's trash, and everyone's like, wait, this is actually pretty good.
Yeah, it's mainly also because of the Greaves build too, I think is why it came into such like a competitive light. ASD obviously going for the Eagles build this game, so he doesn't have like the same teamfight contribution, but he'll be able to blow people up.
Yep.
So he might actually go the movement speed this game.
Which should die. Nice. Coconut actually bounces downhill, but Pango will just right-click him. Pugna will make it out, though, so it's successfully tanked gank by Witch Doctor. Pango has a Blink, so Blink, second item after Javelin. You like it?
They're just going all in on the space creating. Like, this is a build that is specific to, I want to fight, I want to cause a ruckus, and I want Ajit with his 8 billion net worth at 15 minutes to just keep doing what he's doing.
That's what he is going to do. 15 minutes, he's going to get a rune here. Will get attacked by his own illusions, but bottom, rollout will happen, and he's just going to swashbuckle away. That is going to be 4 bounty runes again. Yule's into the air, though. Possible kill. Pilot seems to die a decent amount, holding the rest of the team back. Stun flies, misses, and Bebby dies as well. So they get 4 bounty runes, which I'm sure the cores love, but you lose both your supports.
Yeah, ASD unfortunately had a haste, so even Pilot couldn't stop them long enough from chasing down the +1. I mean, it's still a net worth lead for Mineski, but it does get to a point where putting all of the weight on one hero can kind of be detrimental, especially when there's abilities like RP and Sunder, because they're just so good at turning the pace of the fight around just with one key press, and that's the kind of thing that really makes it difficult for one hero to stand out and be like, yep, I was carrying this game.
Moon just trying to hold back the Shadow Fiend bottom. And for the most part, 8-8 and 1 kill a minute at 16 minutes. The slowest pace game we've had, but it's a game 3. You definitely don't want to lose this one in Jin Q. They're just running through the jungle. And they throw down the Pugna ward. There's going to be a roll, it looks like, and they do. They blink forward. They see the Pugna. Will he stun him again? They sure do. They place the wards around him. Even though the Pugna ward's uphill, they don't care. There's going to be the Pugna going down. Here comes Ajit, even with the Midas bots. Will pick up a kill, and wow. They find another one, and it's just a 3 for 0. That's a quick kills.
Yeah, that's the power of the blink too, though, because it gets you in immediately, and plus you get to roll from very far away, and then you can just blink in to get the guaranteed instant stun. In a lot of games, that's very useful because there's quick heroes on the side of like Pugna's pretty fast. You got Skewer away. Shadow Fiend went for the Yules and the blink build, so he's got his own mobility as well. It's nice to be able to just get in, guarantee the stun, and yeah, he does go for the MF this game. I figured with the blink play.
So where do you want to go on that? He's going BKB. Well, what's like your build after that BKB though? Do you go sheep stick? That seems pretty common, or do you actually need damage in this game?
I like that.
You're fine with just the TB, right? Doing all the damage.
Yeah, I'm okay with the TB doing all the DPS this game. I think it's manageable. He can get his damage items. The SF gets his Hex for the Morphling, and then you have an actual answer to dealing with the scalability of Ajay, which right now he's maintaining a pretty solid lead over everyone else. He's got Manta, got bots, Midas, Wraith, and a full one at 17 minutes. That is insanely fun.
10 point, almost 11k now. Oh, he's gonna go for KP. He's gonna get the stun, and I believe ASD might have just suicided. He sure did. They get Innocence as well. And well, this Shadow Fiend, he thought he was gonna do some swaggy stuff on Ajit, but KP, right place, right time, and now bottom. Magnus in trouble, stun will fly. Are they gonna go for this kill? They sure will. Bebby gets it, Pilot will die. Bebby gonna die as well, it looks like. Jin Q sucking him, and Neverend will not get the kill. Actually, he does. Wow. Gets the double, and well, 2 for 2 trade, but losing that Shadow Fiend, probably the biggest loss out of all that.
Yeah, for sure. The Shadow Fiend, he got his blank fresh purchase. He was like, hey, I see an opportunity to maybe go for this kill, but he didn't see the Slardar. And KP's positioning was on point. He was standing so close but out of vision that there was no way that Blink Yule's Requiem play was ever going to work. It's nice positioning, nice bait.
Do you like so Midas Morph, Midas Slardar, you like those versus a TB?
I think it's good because you're controlling the game.
Yeah.
So it's my opinion that if you have Midases and you're controlling the game, you are in like a commanding lead, even if you're not necessarily like hitting through threes or anything crazy like that. Plus you have Slardar and Shadow Shaman, so you can take objectives basically whenever you want. And it's like the old Midas mantra. If it doesn't interrupt the game, Midas is fine. Like if there's no other item that you absolutely need at that given point in time, then the Midas is acceptable because you're not hurting your team fight, you're not making it so the end game. I mean, they got a freaking tier 1 in the offlane. Feels like the Radiant offlane tier 1 is the least killed tower in this entire series.
Yeah, it feels... And it doesn't feel like they can kill it, right? They have a Pugna and TB, but the lane's always pushed in, and you can't really, like, break into that jungle. And on the other side of things, though, you see Dire playing pretty aggressively in the bot lane, but Moon will come and stop that. And he has boots of travel now as well, so the mobility grows on Mineski. Even Pilot Eye has mana boots.
This is a situation where I don't mind Midas's.
Uh-oh, we might have a fight coming. There's gonna be room. Whoa, he actually blinks barely far enough away. Will go after KP. You're not gonna get him, and Pilot Eye will just steal the bounty runes, but bottom, they get both and a DD on this TB, so he'll farm even quicker. He will be close to level 15, and is there a certain... I mean, he's got his BKB. When he gets his Manta, do you think about just taking a fight with this TB? Feels like
I want to
he'll
take
be
a fight
pretty
now,
on.
because with the BKB is fine.
Meta coming up in 10 seconds. Probably perfect timing. We'll see. Will they find anyone? Currently, it's only Moon bottom, which would be a good kill, obviously. And they're looking. He has Blink. He's just going to TP on out. He actually TPs to the tier 2, and they know he's there now, but he blinks away again. This should just be a tier 2 kill. Looks like bottom lane if Dire can push it in.
It's really hard to justify defending, especially when you see the heroes poking around. There's 5 of them. You're still kind of waiting for, you know, Ajit maybe to... Is he just a butterfly? He's got 2,700 gold again. He did have Mask of Madness queued, because that's usually like the butterfly satanic combo. You'll just buy the Mask of Madness just later, finish both items.
Nah, he's got an ulti orb.
Oh, okay. He audible for the
He's going for the
Scotty.
Scotty, yeah. I was looking. I'm like, he's at the secret shop doing something. Okay, Moon. He's defending bottom tower by himself. Does have to be careful though. And he goes back to hiding and should go down. Pugna's right click won't get it. Actually ends. Illusion does, so even more gold there. Not too shabby. But tier 2 middle getting pushed in now by this Morphling who he does a decent chunk of damage and does it pretty damn quick. Oh my goodness, this tower gonna melt under Edict and Morphling.
Really, really scary. They might even be able to get a tier 3 if they play their cards right.
So is Mineski, how much stronger is Mineski right now? Are they a decent amount, or is it actually still pretty even?
It's kind of even as long as the mag gets like an RP on 1 or 2 heroes that actually matter. At this point, it's a little bit rough because there is an Aegis. So normally you'd want to like RP them or try to blow him up or whatever, because there's no real save on the side of Mineski. So if you catch him out before he gets his strength morph off and you kill him, it's fine. But for now, he's gonna have that respawn. We need to wait that out.
Bottom lane, he is gonna get the ulti this time, but Moon should be able to just roll on out. Gets the help of the shield crash. Ajay gets killed middle, and he's rolling back through. They're actually gonna look. Shadowfiend's the one in trouble now, and that's ASD again. I hate to be that guy, but I mean, the Timber suck game as well. Feels like ASD definitely has some positional issues.
Yeah, I don't even think it's just that this game though. I kind of disagree with this item build. Because, okay, so I think that Blink Yule Shadowfiend has its place. And from the respect of, okay, you have a core that's going to be doing all of your damage for you. That's a game where you would normally say, okay, yeah, let me just get Yule's Blink. But the issue is that there's a Slardar and a Morphling in the game. So the reason why that's annoying for you is because you're going to pop your BKB and all you're going to want to do is hit Requiem and that's it. But if you get amped and the Morphling is just autoing you, you're dead. Like, you don't have any armor left, you have no armor items, you're getting chunked. You know, Ajit's going to have a full Scotty here in a second, and your Requiem combo might not even kill.
Top lane, they're looking for him. And they actually find him. Oh my gosh, he gets bashed up, but he gets Dagoned. And alright, neither team wants to take a fight. They're pretty smart from Mineski. There's a lot of here. There's 5 heroes TP'd in here now. They know they got to take a fight. They have this TB, so you know the late game, you never know what can happen. A TB can just win a fight and shred your base, but you know the pressure's on. You've been kind of bleeding out a couple kills every minute.
Dire are scanning.
Do they want it? I mean, when do you take a fight with this TB, or do you just continue to let him farm? 'Cause it feels like they missed that first smoke they were trying to do.
Yeah, it was a really chaotic fight. Okay, Moon's just going in.
He will just roll away. Is there going to be more on the backside? It's just Pilot Eye. And the Coconut bounces. He will go down. Meanwhile, Moon TPs. And he's gone. Aw, shit, has a full Eye of Scotty. I don't know if you know, is the Morphling TB bug still existent? Where you pop meta and switch back to Morphling form at the same time, and you get the meta ranged in Morph form?
I'm not sure if they fixed it. I don't know if they fixed it. I know it did used to be a thing, but...
It feels like if he's changing into him, it might still be, because I haven't seen him use meta yet, so you're probably saving it for that, like, occasion. And it's very, I would say it's actually pretty broken. If you've seen it before, it is insane watching a Morphling do 600 damage from 1,000 range away.
Yeah, it's completely insane.
So we'll see if that's the case. We'll try to keep you out, but no fights being taken right now. Mineski just dominating the map, 9K lead. And we've seen them here before. Game 1, they stomped. Game 2, they had an okay lead early, but it just feels like they're controlling the map very well against this TB. Not letting him form anywhere.
This game is a bit different because their core player doesn't have the same susceptibility of being just blown up.
Yeah.
So like Ajit can play pretty balls out this game, I would say, and it's not gonna hurt him too much. He's even playing it extra safe and going back for BKB, even though I feel like he could just finish Satanic and it's fine. But I might, like, we talked about it a little bit before, but that Shadow Fiend is just, this is such a hard game for him now. Because every single fight's gonna be the same. He's gonna maybe get his Requiem off and then he's gonna die.
Not feel fun for the Shadow Fiend, for sure.
Like, I've played Shadow Fiend in this position and like had these items against heroes like Slardar and Morphling, and it does not feel. It's just like, I would much prefer to have seen him just get Greaves, honestly.
That's seems to be the pretty standard build. I mean, that's why, you know, the CIS teams have been picking him. You know, you just get Greaves, get the Presence Orphex buildings, just run at buildings. Here it feels like we're just old school Shadow Fiend, and never felt like it really worked before either.
I mean, like I said, there's a place for it.
There is. Maybe the place isn't this patch, but KP, we haven't heard much from him. He had that Midas, so he has a BKB blink now. And, well, he's pretty much just guaranteed to just bash someone to death, it feels like. Somewhere to use. Feels bad, no creeps. Use it on the small one. He's just like, I just need to use it, please.
It's fair. Having your Midas just being up is like the worst feeling.
It has, especially when you die too or something. Oh, middle lane. They might initiate on Moon, but he blinks to his team, connects on up. And there very well could just be a giant 5-on-5 fight, but it looks like Dire, they're playing it pretty safe here. Tons of illusions, cutting creeps. That's how you want to do it. Bottom ASD. Gets his level 20, and uh-oh. He TP'd it. He takes a lot of damage just from one bash and one stun. They will get out. Now the tower will be under a little bit of pressure, actually, top, and lose the 600 HP. And if you're EHOME, you just group up like they're doing.
Yeah, this is probably the stage in the game where you want to start thinking about taking engagement. You got the Empower, you got the Scotty, the BKB, the Manta, the drums. You know, En's got enough items. Like, he is at the point now where he can do some stuff.
We'll see. Level 18 has the level 3 Sunder. Still scary, because you have that TB. You're okay, you know. Let's get me to level 25. Let's see what we can do. Old age Drummond, but they don't look promoted.
That gives him a head start.
Haste bottled up, actually, so he's gonna haste on through, and he's just gonna cut the creep wave. Some TP's back, possibly thinking about going middle. Innocence is here with the casket. Oh, there it is. They're gonna find two of them there. It's gonna be the TB. He pops, and the rest of Radiant just gets the hell out. But that's Ajit and KP. What kills?
That's what I was saying, man. Just need an RP on the morph before he gets his shift off, and he's just gonna die. Like that's the whole thing. And that's also why I kind of figured he might go Satanic instead, because like the status resistant to the RP, because that's really the only way you die, right? Get Yule's Requiem, it's like eh.
Is this just gonna be a tier 2, or is there a possibility of a tier 3?
Well, they just glyphed, and then Morphling's dead for 45 seconds, so it depends on how ballsy they want to be about this. Obviously, we know there's no buyback.
Yeah.
But do they know there's no buyback?
It looks like they're just thinking about Roshan or top lane, because once again, Pilot Eye just being annoying. And look at this, actually doing a ton of damage, makes the TP out too.
Dire's structures are fortified.
Oh no, sorry, he just instantly. I was not paying it.
Yeah.
Wait, did Shadow Fiend just cancel his TP? I was just brain lagged there for a second.
Oh, Roche comes up right as Morphling's gonna start spawning though. Dire probably would have liked it 30 seconds earlier. And now it's only a 6k lead for Mineski, but Moon scouts out the Roche's up, and obviously with that corrosive haze, that's a pretty damn quick Roche with Morphling. KP looking for Midas again, but he's struggling finding creeps for Midas. His whole team, his whole jungle's been farmed, and they just go right in.
Yeah, this is a nice timing. You know, our P's down. You had your one really big P kill. It actually kind of sucked for EHOME at that timing because Roche wasn't up yet until after, right? After they took the tier 2.
Yeah.
So they could have potentially gone for it themselves, but now there's going to be a Aegis on the Morphling, which means the RP thing is not going to work. Now you got to buy 6 minutes.
He has a cheese as well, so he just got a ton of stuff. Ajit, level 20 as well, goes for the waveform attacks targets. Unless you have something real crazy, you're more than likely taking that.
Yeah, I'm really a big fan of it, just because it also like makes it so much more comfy to clear creep waves. You just waveform over, and if you have enough damage, they just insta-die, which is always a really cool feeling.
Yeah, and they're just pushing right in the middle now, but Pangolier is top, so they don't have 5 heroes here, but they're pushing in both waves, and I think they know they need to do something like this, you know, split up the heroes, and here we go. Fake TB, he's gonna go for it. Did he get it off? Yeah, he sure did. He is doing a lot of damage. Will he be able to just get in there? They silence him up. Oh my god, and there's the Morphling. Yep, the bugs still exist, Rascal. And this boy is doing some work. Oh, there's gonna be, he gets it on the backside. Here we go, old deep blood. That's gonna be at least one kill. Moon's dead. They get KP as well. They're gonna try to run away, and this Morphling, he's in a lot of trouble. But he will just back out. He pops his BKB as well. Is he thinking about going back in? That Pugna ward will go down. Throws it out. Will they get a stun? Buyback comes from the Magnus. They're getting nervous. They will just get the Witch Doctor. No, he gets out with the heal. Snakes go on the ground, but they're just gonna get cleaned up. And a successful defense from EHOME. 5k lead still, but they're slowly bringing it back down.
Yeah, they didn't lose the Aegis, which is still kind of big, so they have another, what is it, like 4.5 minutes or so?
Dire's top shrine is under attack.
No, sorry, 3.5 minutes. And they can continue to do some stuff. And again, the RP was really nice because it had 2 heroes. It hit the Slardar, and I think it also hit was it the Pango?
Yeah, it hit the Pango. He got both.
Yeah.
So he's got 2 cores every RP now.
Yeah, that's really what you want. Like, if you're not going to be able to kill the Morphling, the next best thing is just eliminating the other, like, highly farmed heroes. And he gets 2 at the same time. Like, this mag is definitely getting my MVP vote for this game. He's been getting the right RPs. They get the one out of the Sentry when the Morphling was invis. They kill him once. They open up the tier 2. They get another RP that kind of delays the game a little bit more. But you can see Mineski know, right? They know that the RP is basically the only way they're going to be able to take fights. So they're just walking straight back on.
Alright, this TV's build, you like it? The glass cannon here, we got, not even glass cannon, but he has the Daedalus now. He's got Empower, he does a lot of damage.
Yeah, I think it's needed.
Oh, they're gonna blink forward though. He could take a lot of damage. They know they're probably not getting this kill. They're just trying to bait out a BKB. They won't, he'll just Manton out, and well, Range Drax goes down, they're pinging melee. And it looks like they're with you. They still got this Aegis, but this Dagon spam from Jin Q feels so bad. He can blink forward. They're gonna look for him. He will just skew away. Doesn't get the guaranteed bet. They're gonna look. They find the TV. He doesn't get his BKB up. He's getting healed by Jin Q. Though, will they find him? They do. That is no buyback. Oh my goodness. They will be able to kill Femi, who is a lot of their tower damage and building damage. And now they're gonna look. Can they get ASD? They do. No buybacks on either of them. Leshrek even buys back, and uh-oh, this base could be in a little bit of trouble.
I mean, they still haven't even popped the Aegis off of Ajit. Like, he's feeling pretty good right now. Just sitting there hitting the racks. He's gonna convert to 1 HP, because why not?
Why not? And there we go. They go in. Do they get the silences? Jin Q's not silenced. He gets Guardian Grief. They do bring down the Aegis. Tango is going in, and uh-oh, there's gonna be a kill on Jin Q. They get the Atos. Bevy's here, and I don't know if the game ends here, but your base is dying, and look at this Morphling. Maybe it does. We saw EHOME do the same thing in game 2. Just go after the base.
Yeah, I feel like it's just over. It's still 50 seconds.
No buybacks. Oh, and look at this KP making space. Atos there. This will be a kill, and I believe you're right, Draskell. Mineski, they do it, and wow. I have a feeling they probably think this should have been a 2-0, but They end up winning 2-1 either way. We even see Diving the Fountain gets the kill. And wow, Mineski ends up pulling it off 2-1. And they look like the real deal. I know people had their thoughts, but they're looking pretty good.
Yeah, I really like the drafting. Mineski, like, they seem like the better team in the series. Obviously, it goes 2-1. EHOME, they kind of got gifted a win, I feel, in the second game. But, you know, still credit to them. They managed to drag out the first game to, what was it, like 42K deficit and didn't lose the game yet. It was some crazy lead that they were playing.